team, but Golden State doesn't just expect to be in the play-in. They want to be a contender.
Here's Pat. Over Butler. And it's Pat missing.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Kicks it out to Booker. Inside. And stolen by Tatum. Here's Pack. And some very quick points for him on that possession.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
And DeJounte Murray gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him.
And that's 2 fouls for him this quarter. A third would be a problem.
Now here's Neal. Wide open. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
Poor design there defensively. They know he's a knockdown shooter from that spot.
And you do not want to let him get going early because that can get you cooked.
Neal. First personal foul. First team foul.
Murray with it. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Tatum. And blocked the ball with his palm. What a defensive play. A drive by Booker. It's good.
And how about the energy on the take from Booker? The defense looking helpless to stop it.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. And it's Butler with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Warriors. Pass to Neal. Driving inside.
Already set the Summer League record for blocks in his first game. Holmgren, one of the best young shot blockers in the league.
Booker. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Booker's got his second bucket of the night.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Now, here's Holmgren. Pass to Pack. Fort Worth with another miss. The Warriors leading. GA, when we think about Devin Booker's scoring ability, he always has been ahead of the curve.
The youngest player ever to score 70 in a game. Amongst the youngest to get to 10,000 points. Booker is on a historic scoring pace.
Down low. And the dunk by Holmgren.
And given that Holmgren is 7 feet tall, he's a threat to throw it down at any time.
Screen by Claxton. And the rejection by Holmgren. Booker outside. There's Neal with the 3. Jason Tatum grabs the board.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Murray outside. Pass to Pack. Over Butler. And it's Pack missing.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
Into the lane. It's hauled in by Claxton.
Boy, this is bad. Tough to watch. I mean, this is really bad. He's stone cold this quarter. Man.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. Jalen Green has shown he's capable of carrying a team offensively. He said, "It feels good knowing that my teammates believe in me to do that." Had to learn a lot of things to grow, but that's what I work for. I want to be one of those guys that you give the ball to in crunch time. Kevin, I always want to give the mic to you in crunch time. Back to you.
David, you are an unselfish playmaker, and I appreciate that. By the way, Green can be electric and so fun to watch. Hey, D.A., thanks.
Tell you what, doesn't matter whether he's on the move or standing still, Leonard is a flat-out laser shooter.
Pass to Gafford. On the wing, Green. Some solid defense from Robinson.
Boy, that is awesome defense, guys, against a capable finisher. Well done. I'm sure the coaches love that.
Kicks it out to Johnson. This one for three. It's hauled in by Fort Worth. Green with the ball. Defended by Reeves. Back to Green. Pass to Smith. Some solid defense from Robinson. Warriors leading by 4. Here's Reeves. Unable to get that one. Now Fort Worth with it. And here's Smith. Shoots from the right block. There's 42 seconds left here in the first quarter. Williams. Fort Worth with another miss.
Well, I cannot believe he didn't capitalize there. And neither can he.
Nobody near Lillard. Rebounded by Gafford. Fort Worth trails by 4. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Pulls up on the wing. And he hits the jumper for 2. Lillard's got 5 now.
And the shot-first mindset of Lillard, when he sees an opening in the defense, he's looking to attack.
Pass to Brown. They need this one. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's the Golden State Warriors with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. A look at the field goal percentage numbers tells the story of what tough defense they're playing today. And we've got more M2K Sports coming your way after this break. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And from what we've seen so far from the Warriors, how would you grade them?
Yeah, in that first period, they look to push in transition at every opportunity.
Yeah, I like the way they play. They're looking to get up and down the court every time. Racehorse basketball here tonight. Strap it up. Don't look down. You'll miss something.
Fort Worth trails by 6. Tatum using his size inside.
We know Tatum's got a terrific jumper. But I like when he pounds that paint, too.
And so Booker will bring it up for the Warriors. Gafford with the steal. Here's Tatum. And the dunk by Tatum.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
Exactly. I mean, when you're running neck to neck, those kinds of mistakes tip the scales.
His shooting has been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
On the wing, Williams. And that one off the back of the rim and in.
That was big because they dug a big hole in the first quarter, but starting to show signs of life.
Sometimes, for whatever reason, a lot of times you don't know why. It takes a little while to work the knots out, but looks like they're putting it together right now.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Now here's Tatum. He's got 9.
And you watch Jason Tatum year to year. He is a model of consistency. Across the board, the numbers are pretty similar, and the effort never wanes.
2 shots.
Greg, what a great time to be a fan of basketball. Not just in the NBA, but all over the world.
Absolutely, Kevin. The sport just continues to grow, and there's increased value being placed on all-around skill, even in youth basketball. And I think that bodes well for the future of the game.
And so Steve Kerr calls for the timeout. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played so far. Here's Neal. Oh, that's blocked. And they're able to recover. And it's Jason Tatum with the foul.
First personal foul.
That's his first foul.
Team foul.
Screen by Claxton. For the three. And another three for Golden State.
After having none in the first, he gets 2 3-point shots to go here.
Pass to Pack. The Warriors pull it in. Next up on the schedule, the Grizzlies. That'll be a home game, and that's the third of 4 straight played at home. No good from Booker. Fort Worth trails by 6. Neal with a steal. Beyond the arc. And Holmgren pulls it down.
You know, it hasn't been his best outing, but they still find themselves in the driver's seat here.
Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Pack. And that one is hammered home.
Yeah, nice, strong finish on the inside.
But Greg, that's what he does. He's got the dunker mentality.
An absolutely tremendous athlete, able to go up and finish over the biggest of defenders.
To the middle. The basket is good on the assist from Williams.
Assist from
now just a 2-point Warrior lead.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Here's Neal, and stolen by Williams. Fort Worth moving the ball around. Here's the 3. It's hauled in by Claxton. Outside Butler. Shots good by Neal. Neal's got 18 points in the game.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
Pass to Pack. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Steven Adams picks one up. For Fort Worth, they've gone 4 of 6 so far from the line, missing a couple.
And the season numbers for them at the line thus far are really poor. Something I'm sure they are making a point of emphasis.
I think they've taken a major step in the wrong direction when you talk about their foul shooting, guys. I mean, they're not even close to what they shot last year.
Johnson's shot is off. Fort Worth trails by 3. Here's Holmgren. Johnson with the block. They recover it. Here's Pat. He's got 8. A shot's good from Kispert.
You know, they've got to make him earn those threes. You play off of him, and he's automatic from that distance.
Here's Lillard. The kick outside to Butler. Pass to Lillard. For Murray. Lillard misses. Basket here gets them back in front.
And it's been a long time coming, partner.
Here's Holmgren.
Holmgren.
It's good for his second make. He's made 2 of 3 so far.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Here's Reeves. Top of the key, Claxton. Nice move. He takes it up and lays it in.
That's a high IQ pass by Reeves. He sets up the guy who's most open.
Murray outside. Pass to Pack. Holmgren with it. With the floater. That's good, and he's now 3 for 4 from the field.
Oh, great ball movement there.
And it's Butler with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Warriors. Butler on the attack.
What a nice touch on the floater. Butler has perfected that shot, has it down to a science.
Now Fort Worth with it. To the left wing. From the arc. Warriors with the rebound. Here's Reeves. And the Warriors tack on 2 more.
I love watching Reeves do his thing from the mid-range area. He's got a smooth package.
Pass to Pack. Outside for Murray. Rebound by Johnson.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
I certainly do. You know, I like to see guys do their work inside. Their rebounding has been excellent, and that's always important in a close game.
And guys, I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is to get the 2 points, not necessarily the dramatic.
Oh, come on. He had to go for that, didn't he? My goodness.
I can't fault the guy for adding a little flavor to things. I'm fine even if he'd have missed it. I don't mind them taking a chance to spruce it up a little bit.
Here's Brown. In the corner, Murray with it. Over Reeves. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
Resourceful move there, ending the period on a high note.
Nothing like knocking down that last possession of a quarter to give you a little feel-good momentum.
And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. Warriors ahead. They're up by 2. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from San Francisco. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. The Warriors lead it. Here's Butler. Oh, no, stopping Butler that time.
The well-put-together Butler proving that he's just a little too strong there, not allowing the physical defense to stifle him at all.
Here's Peck with the drive and the rejection by Claxton. Tatum, the kick out to Williams. Pass to Pack. Clock at 6. Here's the teardrop. It's hauled in by Claxton.
And you know what? He's just not on his game, no doubt about it. Their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not been an asset for his team.
Fort Worth trails by 4. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket. And running offense through Holmgren, great court awareness and really unselfish.
Now here's Neal. He's got 18. Back to Butler. Ball's knocked loose. Pass to Neal. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. And here is Fort Worth now. Here's Holmgren. And the dunk by Holmgren.
They're making room for the big guy. I like Holmgren calling for help so he can find his shot.
And we've got a timeout called by Steve Kerr. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. 90 seconds now into the second half. Over to the wing. Pass to Neal. Kicks it out to Booker. Some nice passing by Golden State. Golden State needs to get off a shot. Holmgren with it. Now guarded by Booker. Here's Peck. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Definitely saved the layup with that foul, and he'll make him earn them from the line, and that's what you want to see.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. And here is Neal. 18 points for him. No good from Booker.
Just 1 for 4 from the field, not the way they wanted to start the second half.
Right side, Green. Six on the shot clock. Pass to Pack. Tries again. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. Here's Neal. It's good. That's 8 baskets for him now. 8 for 15 shooting.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And you know that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
Fort Worth with another miss.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
To me, it appears he's starting to lose his composure a little bit. We'll see if he can regroup and get back into a better rhythm.
Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. On its way from Neal for 2. And Holmgren pulls it down. And here's Green. He'll bring it up for Fort Worth. Just 4 points. That's all they've given up here in the second half. Pass to Tatum. Here's Pat. 6 to shoot. Launches a 3. That one's not going to go.
You know, he's just not taking good shots, not taking smart shots, forcing up a lot of low percentage jump there.
Now Butler. Now Neal. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
First personal foul.
That one on Holmgren.
Second team foul.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
He got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
And they now lead as the free throw drops for him.
Well, he's come through for them at the line today, and you love having a big fella who's so capable on his free throws.
Now here's Kispert. Pass to Holmgren. And Mitchell Robinson is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
First personal foul.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
Yeah, it looked like it. I mean, he kind of slid underneath as he got to the spot, too.
Number 0, Damian Lillard.
Here's Tatum. 11 points in the game. And here is Holmgren. Robinson pulls it in.
Yeah, he just flat out tricked that one, missed it, and has no one to blame but himself.
Lillard outside. Reeves outside. And the Warriors miss again. Now Fort Worth with it. Murray with it. Robinson picks him up. Now here's Kispert. Pass to Holmgren. Over Robinson. Holmgren can't hit.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
And it's out of bounds, and last touch by Holmgren.
And that was a risky pass. Fortunate that the D didn't get that one. It was in the air for a long time.
And we've got a timeout called by Steve Kerr. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys. And Fort Worth making a change here.
Warriors, 15.
Lillard outside. And DeJounte Murray gets the whistle that time. That's his 4th foul of the contest.
And that's his 4th, and no doubt he would have liked to have not gotten it this soon.
Here's Reeves. Doubled by Klingon. Golden State moving the ball around. Lillard misses.
2 minutes.
Now Fort Worth with it. They trail by 1. Hey, GA, how about Damian Lillard's time in Portland? 11 magnificent years.
I mean, Kevin, arguably the best trailblazer of all time. Rookie of the year, then 7 All-Star appearances. Dame will always be a legend in the Rose City.
Tatum. Fort Worth with another miss. Lillard outside. Over Tatum. Shot is good off the back rim and in. Lillard's got 7 points in the game.
And they've worked the ball around so well tonight for those quality looks from mid-range.
Well, it's interesting. The defense continues to back off, expecting them to attack the rack, but they just continue to pull up and knock down those mid-range jumpers.
A nice shot by Brown. It's a neck-and-neck game in San Francisco. For three, Ingram buries the long-range jumper. Ingram's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
Well, Ingram has been an all-star because he doesn't have to dominate the ball to score. He's a sharp shooter who's very efficient in his offensive game.
Now, here's Kispert. Pass to Klingon. 5 on the clock. The Warriors pull it in. Oh, he really broke up that transition opportunity. Looks like it'll be a transition take foul. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
You know, the quickness, the instincts, the aggression, Lillard capable of really taking over almost any time he wants to.
Here's Reeves. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game. For three, Ingram. And Klingon pulls it down. Fort Worth trails by 5. Here's Tatum. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
You know, over his first couple of seasons, Tatum has really increased his trips to the line, playing more aggressively.
Jason Tatum.
That misses, so he splits the free throws. On the wing, Reeves. That's good, and it's Ingram with the assist. Reeves has got the lead up to 7 now for the Warriors.
Reeves keeping the defense honest there, knocking down that corner 3.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grinded-out game.
Got it up. He can't hit that time. And that's going to do it for the third quarter. Warriors ahead, ending the third quarter with a 13-5 run. We've got more hoops. And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Here's Pat. On the wing, Williams. Here's Tatum. Warriors with the rebound. Neal with it. And the rejection by Holmgren.
Do not test Mr. Holmgren, a gifted shot blocker.
And slam dunk by Tatum.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
Here's Neal. It's Chet Holmgren with the rebound. Fort Worth trails by 3. Williams looking around. Tatum on the wing. Outside, Green. Just 5 on the clock. To the paint. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's on Jimmy Butler.
Team foul.
And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
2 shots.
I'm in love with how they're moving the basketball all game long, and also their ability to move without the ball. That style just makes it so difficult to defend.
The shooting's been great, but also how about the energy level? That's what's impressed me the most. They've been getting it up and down in transition, and that takes effort.
Booker outside. Some nice passing by Golden State. And the Warriors miss again.
But still, eventually you got to feel like he'll start knocking those down again.
Tatum. Here's Pat. The kick out to Williams. Holmgren the screen. To the inside. To take the lead. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. The Warriors leading. Here's Booker. Right through the cylinder that time. All net.
Well, I'm not sure how that one found the bottom of the net, but hey, you take it when it comes.
Holmgren the screen. Over in the corner, Green. To the middle. And he uses both hands to jam it in.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure.
I get the feeling, guys, that he may be sensing that this is a critical time in this game.
And so Steve Kerr calls for the timeout. He knows every possession is critical now. Change here. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Hey, guys. I was able to catch the message Steve Kerr gave to his team. Now, he wants his team to mix it up offensively. He said, we've been settling for too many threes. Don't be afraid to attack the rim. Challenge their defense. Let's see some variety out there. Kevin, back to you.
Okay, David, thanks.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Pass to Holmgren to tie it up. It's good. With that basket, he's now 5 for 9.
And with that threat of the outside jumper, Holmgren generates space for this offense.
Booker looking around. Booker nails the three. So confident.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
Pass to Neal. From past the arc. Another 3 for Golden State.
Watch out. Now that he's got his first 3 of the half, there might be more in store.
And here is Green. Inside. Here's Pat. Fort Worth needs to get off a shot. Here's Holmgren. Adams, some nice D. Warriors leading by 4. That's a 2 from Butler. Pass to Claxton. And here is Neal. Guarded by Green. Booker outside. Neal with it. Guarded by Green. Fades. Good on the shot. Neal's got 29 in the game.
An awesome distributor. Booker's floor awareness and understanding of when to dish it is a real weapon.
Now Neal. No good on the shot. From the wing. The shot's good from Pat. Pack's got 8 here in the quarter. And we've got a timeout called by Steve Kerr. There was no hesitating. He wants to talk to the team right now. Four-point game.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Booker outside. Takes a 3. And the Warriors miss again. Now here's Murray. To the paint. Here's Holmgren. It's hauled in by Claxton. Warriors leading by 4. Here's Neal. He gets it in there. Neal's got 13 points in the second half.
I mean, already hot coming into the game. Is it fair to say he's hotter?
Well, that might be fair, but I wouldn't want to take away from what he did in that last game. I mean, let's just say it's a pretty nice run he's on, no matter how you decide to frame it up.
That's tipped. Stolen by Tatum.
This is a do-or-die possession. They have got to get points.
It really does come down to this. I mean, come up empty, and it's over.
And the ball out of play. The Warriors will inbound. And 1:01 left in the game. Neal with it. Driving the lane. And such a nice move to make the basket work. Neal's got the lead up to 8 now for the Warriors. Here's Tatum. They kick it out to Green. And here is Holmgren. In the corner. Tatum with it. Shoots over Adams. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron.
And Tatum continues to evolve before our eyes, showing excellent leadership by knocking down these clutch shots.
First team foul.
30 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. And DeJounte Murray gets the whistle that time. And so he's picked up his final foul. And he will sit for the rest of this game. He doesn't hit the first, and that was the one they really want. He's got one more, though. That's good. Going 1 of 2 from the line, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And here is Fort Worth now.
Not enough ticks left on the clock to save them tonight.
Not by a long shot. It's all but official.
Yeah, clearly a defensive lapse there. He is automatic from deep if you're going to leave him that wide open. Big time mistake.
And he commits the intentional foul.
First personal foul. Third team foul.
Good on the first, and that puts them up by 5. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game.
No mistakes there. Good free throws to give them just a little bit more cushion.
Green, no luck. And that's an intentional foul.
Jalen Green. Second personal foul. Team fourth.
Gets the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead. Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one. The shot and game clock separated by 4. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Neal. Well, it was only a matter of time, but they finally get the bucket. Neal's got 38 points. So we see the Warriors get the win here.
Afford me. Being this rich is a blessing. Players think you getting swept. Not going 7. I'll be a warrior for life, but we still got love for Kevin. Yeah. Work smarter, don't work harder. I took a break, need a recharger. Don't fly commercial, I need sharp. Need a Zendaya like Peter Parker. Yeah. This not, but I make it look easy. Told him let's run it, I keep it 100. This champion ring diamonds dancing like breezy. This not.